Uh, I finally got all the parts in for my friend's computer. You could see in the beginning right there, it's gonna be as pictured, the Thermaltake AHT60. So it's sitting right here next to me. We'll go over it and unbox it here in a little bit. So ultimately, this is the case that's gonna house all of his computer. We went with the Asus motherboard after all, and then we also went with a i9 10900K. This was gonna pretty much be the gist of his computer, with a Asus RTX 3080 that we were able to find. One of the coolest things about the box, as you can see right there in one of the windows, is it looks like an Apache helicopter. For us at least, my friend is a veteran as well, so he's really used to seeing it. When we found this case, it just reached out and touched him, and he liked it a lot. So luckily we went with it, and we're really happy. It got to us really quickly, a lot sooner than I thought. I wasn't supposed to get it till about Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, but we got it a couple days early thanks to everything just working out for us. One of the other things that we're going to be doing also is unboxing this G.skill or G.skill tridentZ Royal. He really liked how they looked, so we ultimately went with that because of the look on it. But I think that it's going to fit really well in his case as well. So we're looking forward to see how it looks once it's all on the motherboard and stuff like that. We went with the bigger case. The AH comes in two. It comes in the MATX, and this one that's a EATX is the one that we got. We went with that one so that way it's a little bit more future proof for him. He's getting into the IT world, so we make sure that he's going to have the room for this computer to grow with new parts as the time goes forward. I know the 11th gen might change the chipset, but ultimately, whatever comes in the future, he'll be able to fit it in there, let it be a new GPU or a new motherboard if he wants to upscale, from there. For the RAM, we went with a 64 gigabyte worth of RAM sticks. That way he has more than enough to do a lot of projects that he feels that he wants to get into, editing or things of that nature, using other programs that need a lot of RAM. But also, with the graphics card that he went to, he'll be able to game for a long time on it. So we'll go from there on that one. So we'll check it out right quick and start opening the box. I'll have to move the camera around because I forgot my other one at work, since I had some video teleconferences today, and I used it and I forgot it. So we'll have to move stuff around to make sure that it's gonna show on the camera as well. So give me 1 second and we'll go from there. So, and then we'll probably have to change the background on it so that way the background will keep it, because I have the virtual background, so we'll have to change that out as well, so that way we don't have that going on. So let me go ahead, fix that up. So here's my little office area, is our mechanical room. So not too much to go around there. So there's the, turn it down a little bit more. So here's the case. So it's pretty big. Like I said, it's a ATX that's gonna fit in there. So it's not a small box. and thankfully shipping was really well, so we don't have to worry about any stuff hopefully broken in there. But we're pretty excited about it, and hopefully it's a good looking content inside, that hopefully nothing's broken, and we'll continue to move forward with building the computer. So let's say we're excited about that. We'll go from there. See if any of these come off on their own. Which they don't, so everything is nice and tight in there. Go that away right there. Right here on the side panels, we have the glass for the sides. Came out looking really nice. You know, you got the plastic on both sides. Got the manual right there. And then here is the second panel of the tempered glass. Right here. Pretty good packaging. They had perfect spots for everything. So we'll put that there. And then inside the box, this is probably going to be some of the smaller parts, screws that we'll need for it. So sure enough, some portions for rails, all the screws that you need, and a couple of zip ties as well. So not too bad. Package all that right back up. And then of course you got your little manual. I think these things get smaller and smaller as the years go by. Nothing too spectacular. How to put everything together in there. Side panel installation, how to install your motherboard. So not too bad. There we go. Alright. So now I'll bring that over here. Here, our little package for the family. So here's the case. Here's the back of it. This is gonna be all open. Right here, you got place for your power supply down here, and all the room that you need for everything in here. So here's the back view. Right here, see right there, you have 3 positions right here. 1, 2, 3 for your SSDs right there, so that's pretty neat. Won't run out of room for that. And then you got plastic shrouds right here. So it's a pretty big case. Like I said, it'll fit everything for a while. So that's what it looks like right there. And that's the front of it. Then up top you have your 3 USBs right here, 1 2.0 and 2 3.0. You have your Type-C, and of course you got your headphone and microphone and your power button right there as well. And then you have your windows right here. So this will show where your where the CPU cooler is gonna go. And as you can see up here, I have the power supply. We're gonna be using the iQOO H150i Elite on here to keep that CPU nice and cool. Got our extra case fans, ML120 Pros, and of course here's our 10th gen i9 that we'll put in there. You can see the graphics card and the motherboard back that way as well. So like I said, all that's what's going to go in here. So like I said, we're pretty excited. Hopefully it won't take too long to build this, and everything finds a good home as we move forward with it. So the side panels, pretty easy. They're ultimately going to go installed on the side. So they go on there just like that. They open that, and then this back side here will have this one go here like that, and then that'll close right there as well. So I think that it looks really great, has a lot of character. So like I said, we're excited to see, once we get everything in there, how the final product looks. It's gonna make mine look pretty pedestrian, how this one's gonna end up looking. So I'm excited for them. So that's the case, the Thermaltake that's on there. So like I said, we're excited to see how it goes, and then hopefully I can build it within the next couple of days and have it to them by the 19th or so of this month. Get it to them that quickly if possible. Hopefully everything goes well. So that's what we're looking at. Really excited for the case. It's big, so cable management should be relatively easy for it. At least that's the goal. And like I said, there's tons of room for it. These buttons right here come off relatively easy, so that will get better access to all the other, to install the case fans. So that just lifts right out like that. So that way we can go ahead and install everything as needed on the top. So it's really neat, makes it really easy to work with, so it shouldn't be too painful. How sometimes these things can be really complicated. but this one seems like it's not going to be at all, and so I'm excited about that. And it's really neat because it has the cutout for the USBs and the power button and everything else, and then it just fits right in there really nicely. So that's the case. So again, that's the Thermaltake right there. The next one is the RAM that we have. So let me change to that one. So this is the Trident we'll be using for his computer. It's pretty neat because it comes in this really awesome case. A couple of days ago we did the unboxing of his graphics card that came with a ring. I doubt this one will come with something, but you know, they've always looked pretty cool. So in here we get a nice little sticker. So at least they got that. Actually have a microfiber cloth. tridentZ Royal on it, and then now I feel like I gotta use it in order to handle these things. He really wanted to go with 126 gigs at 36 megahertz. Luckily I was able to talk him down to 64 gigs and 300 or 3000 megahertz. After talking to him for a while on exactly what he's going to be using them for, you know, in the programs that he has or will have, you know, 128 gigs is really unnecessary for him at this time. And you know, I could tell him that, you know, sometimes you could overclock these tridentZs. So as he gets more proficient in computers and IT, he could learn how to do better overclocking, and he could try to overclock these RAM sticks. I was reading on Reddit that they could go sometimes up to 32 to 3300, but you know, depending on the power, if it's clean enough, the motherboard can take it, and you know, how often they want to get it up there. But that's what they look like. Really shiny, really nice. You know, you could see on the website that I'm sharing as well, how nice they look. So that's the website right there, G.skill.com. tridentZ Royals. So, you know, they look really cool. They sure blow out the ones that I have. I have the Corsair Vengeance Pros in my build, so these are way cooler looking. You know, they all do the same essentially, but you know, sometimes you just want those really cool looking things, and by far this Trident Royal is gonna be really, really cool. And hopefully you could see them in this computer as well, and all four of them come that way as well. So really neat. and then of course all this lights up on it. So that's the Trident Royals as well. And hopefully they're exactly what he wants in life with these. So not much else comes in the box. You know, here's your 4 sticks, G.skill, your sticker, your little microfiber cloth to keep them nice and clean. So sometimes in products, packaging is everything, and you know what, these tridentZ Royals are packaged to sell, so it's super neat. So from there, that's pretty much it at this point. So, but that's my friend's computer. I think I mentioned it before, the name of it, we went ahead and named it J-Lo from the block. So that's what we're looking forward to, is to have this up and running. And I'll probably stream or record this and put it on my YouTube channel as well, so that way he and whoever else would be interested, I can watch it. But ultimately, you know, quick little rundown. You know, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys will stick around and watch the rest of this. But that's it. Thanks, and have a good one.